I don't know about you, but it does look pretty damn overkill for being a Sony A7 III, but it also looks really damn professional, right? Well, back to the roots. Hi! Okay, so let's talk about the huge thing here in the front, which is called a matte box. And the primary function of this is basically to work as a cap for your camera so that the sun will not hit the lens of the camera and reduce like the micro contrast and give you this like washed out look. So that is basically what these things do. And you also have the possibility to put some rectangular filters in here if you want to do that, to make sure that you get the perfecto exposure when you're shooting your videos. But the main reason that I bought this is to make the camera look more expensive, because if the camera looks more expensive, then you can also charge more. So now that you know that, let's remove this and talk about the actual rig that I will use most of the time when I'm using my rig. So all the parts that you can see on the camera right now, except for the display, is from a company that is called A7Iii. And the reason that I went for the A7Iii cage instead of the small rig is because I like the look of it, and it's also more streamlined to the body when you compare it to like the small rig cage, which is more like a blocky design. I actually think I have one here. Yep. As you can see right here, the good thing about this cage is that I can leave it on my camera at all times without having to take it off, because it has like such a snug fit to the camera's body, and it still fits into my camera bag, of course without the handle and the top handle and stuff like that, but with the cage alone. And I have it on the camera at all times to make sure that I'm not gonna like drop the camera or anything like that, because I mean, that would not be fun. So the main reason that I wanted to build a rig like this is, one, to make sure that I can get those like smoother shots when I'm standing with the camera handheld, and two, to have a bigger display attached to my camera so I can see how the footage is gonna look with a lot applied, or how the exposure is and where the focus is, and not having to like stand like this and look into the display of the camera. And three, is that it looks more expensive so that you can charge your clients more. I know, it sounds kind of weird, you know, when you apply a top handle and a side handle and a display and a matte box to the whole thing, you can like directly charge more for the work that you do, but you'd still be able to do the same kind of work with just the camera. I mean, if you show up to your client with something looking like this, then your client is probably gonna think like, whoa, he's actually got some professional equipment. And I mean, like if you put this on, then your client's gonna be like, oh, this man knows what's up, Anna. So what I like about the side handle here is that it feels really good in your hand, and it feels really sturdy as well when it's attached to the camera. And you can also remove it by pressing the button right here, like so, and then you can just use the built-in handle of your camera if you want to do that. But if you want to take this back again, then you can just like so, and we're gonna tighten it up. And you're ready to go, Anna. You also have a hot shoe and a couple of different screw holes so that you can mount a couple of different things onto this handle as well, which is really, really good, especially if you want to have both really good video and really good audio. So then you can just put your microphone on there and then start shooting. The top handle is something that I bought to be able to get those really like low shots without having to like bend myself down and be like, okay. And then you can also give you a secondary grip when you're shooting any kind of like sweeping motion or pans or something like that, to give it that steady look. And as for the display, I decided to go for the Atomos Shinobi instead of the Atomos Ninja V. As of right now, I'm really used to having the 30-minute recording limit of the Sony A7 III, but it's also something that I only use here in the studio, because when I'm like shooting any kind of vlog or something similar, I don't shoot anything over 30 minutes unless it's a time lapse of the sunset or something similar. So again, instead of going for the Ninja, I went for the Shinobi because it has basically the same features that I want to have in a display. And you can apply LUTs, you can use the histogram, and you can see the focus peaking and stuff like that. And that is basically everything that I need in a display for my camera right now, because I don't feel that the 30 minutes is a necessity for me to have with the Sony A7Iii. But I don't know what kind of camera Sony will drop in the future, and who knows, that might just get me to update from the Shinobi to the Ninja V. So there will be a couple more parts that I probably will add to this, but I will probably do an update video on that. And if you're interested in like purchasing any of the parts that you can see on the camera right now, I will drop links to each and every part in the description down below, so you can go there and that I want to have. And I really hope that you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please do give it a thumbs up because it does help a lot, so thank you so much for that. And if you have not subscribed, that'd be highly appreciated. And Peter from Sweden out.